the type of person that embraces, engulfs, and expands the positive energy in every room and every area that you go into. You're the person that's character shows when nobody's watching, or at least when you think nobody's watching. You are still exactly what you show the world you are. Behind closed doors, in the fronts, in the side, in the back rooms, if you will. You are exactly who you say you are. The character, the appreciation, the admiration that people have for you, I feel literally eyes like twitching right now. People also go like that to you, like they would have to wipe their eyes like, holy shit, like see you for the second time. You are night and day of who you used to be. There was a time in your life when you were younger that you just had an aura of, and this is so real to acknowledge this about yourself and see it. When you were younger, because nobody taught you how to love yourself, etc., you could have radiated an energy of it was the energy you could have created was just so disconnected from who yourself. You weren't able to allow the windows of your soul to be seen. There was closed blinds. There's some individuals that in recent days have seen who you have became and continue to thrive to be, and are like seeing that night and day thing. That those are the ones that are with their eyes. They're like, oh my God, I remember when this person was the one that had their head down all the time and was so quiet, or etc. And now they just take up a fucking room and they make everybody smile and laugh. And what happened? Like, in the best way. Not what happened, but like, what? What did you figure out? The reason you are the way you are, the character that you built, is from all that time of loneliness, of having to really learn that nobody else is going to accept me until I accept myself. I have to walk away from what I think I'm supposed to do in this world and embrace who I am. So, who are you right now? You had one card stay in. You're a genius, motherfucker. Extraordinary. You're exquisite. See, genius is, what I'm really getting from this card right now is a sign of being a genius, if you will, also, is like having a really good sense of humor. People who are self-aware tend to also, in a healthy way, handle trauma with humor. What I see is that's something about you. You're really fucking funny. And you're clever. Your jokes or your wit about you it's not just like how everybody else does it. So people really love how you make them smile and laugh. And you can go from this one moment of being like such a wise source and giving real validating, evident type advice as well as what I'm hearing. And you have evidence in your own life that the things you tell and share and express work. You can go from being that energy, just so embodying of that listening and giving your full attention to then being this safe space of comedy and of laughing and just being a kid and etc. You steered yourself in the right direction is what I keep hearing. You showed the way. Man, that's an old TikTok. Show me the way. Oh my God, that reminds me now. Yo, shout out Young Soy Sauce. If you are here and watching this. Young Soy Sauce was one of my first 1,000 followers. I have no fucking idea why I'm thinking about you today, but I'm here. I just had a chicken sandwich. I think I was supposed to tell you that for some reason. Maybe you had a chicken sandwich today. This message is definitely for you, man. Shout out Young Soy Sauce. Okay. This one's for you, young Soy Sauce. Alright. Well, what your collective, bro, is embodying and being guided to do out of this reading, if you will. 2 cards. You're not a stranger. People don't want to be a stranger to you anymore. There's some individuals that are like, I just want to embrace being friends with this person again. They're a positive influence. This is my family member. Why are we in discommunication? Times have changed. It's about moving forward. Spirit's telling you out of this reading, with also this hunter card, you seek what is yours. People see with you the grass really is greener on the other side. I keep hearing that. You found a way to be an embodiment of the, not even of the future of what this world should be in love. You are one of the ones creating that future. We're in that future. Guys, think about it. I mean, do not get me wrong. There's a lot in this world that still needs to upgrade, and there always will be. But just think about it this way. Where were we 10 years ago? 10 years ago, maybe even 7 years ago, when it came to understanding spirituality and people being in touch with their emotions and understanding the importance of mental health and food, etc. 10 years. There's been something, and it's completely connected to your sentientness as well. This is our existence. We influence it. Not everything in the world is not your fault. That's another thing people tend to get some form of like a mixing with when it comes to like law of attraction and manifestation. They think, okay, we're going to wrap this thing up because my phone just overheated again. But Spirit is stating right now, the other part of your character that you give out is this hunter energy. I am determined. You have a very dominant presence. This willpower, this urge. There's something in your eyes of tenacity, of excitement, of completely focused. You know where you're going, and you know you can follow the GPS for the steps there, and GPS is spirit. You're the vehicle. And then signs, synchronicities, channelers, etc. That's a voice navigation system. And the map, your road. That's your life. That's your purpose. The last thing out of this reading, people also see that you radiate this embodiment of own boss. Like you don't have somebody you take orders. It's an energy. So a lot of you here maybe you're entrepreneur, or you have like a deep sense of leadership and responsibility and control within your work aspect. This is going to be diving into people you work with or see on a professional basis. This is the way they view you. This is your character. You're the embodiment of taking the leap of faith. People feel they can trust you, and they see they can trust you. There's a difference. You care so much about community. You're not self-centered. You show people to embrace themselves in a way where it's like, it makes people excited to get to know about you, because there's this blend of like, hey, we're going to talk about every single person here, because just as there's that focus of you, it migrates to the next person and the next person, like a cycle, but a good circle. Everything's a cycle, no matter you're going you're in one cycle and then you go to the next phase of a next cycle, etc. There's a difference between going through the cycles and motions of life versus cycle repeating. You're the embodiment of that spiritual community and transferring attention. You would give people acknowledgement, and you're that cheerleader on the sideline. You're that person that's watching a person on their marathon, and you're at the sideline, like almost running with them, just being like, yeah, go, go. You're passing them water. Like it's not just about you. You were raised in a place where you couldn't, I feel it and I see, you were raised in a way where you didn't really feel the safe space to even know what it meant to be yourself or see yourself. So that community, almost always seeing other people, was a very easy thing for you, to be quite frank. It's always been easy to put yourself in other people's shoes. People see that about you. You put yourself in other people's shoes. And you have this complete balance of the childlike wonder and the nurture. No matter your gender, how you identify, etc. Here with this mother card, this is embodying that nurturing leadership. The emotional safety. People feel emotionally and physically safe with you. Spirit's stating to continue to embrace that childlike wonder and nature within you. You give and radiate like a frequency is what we do. We choose the frequency we meet by our actions, and you are aligned with your highest timeline. Proceed forward, my friend. That's what I got for you today. Now, we're going to talk about the Canada adventure. We have my third trip planned with Trova Trip, September 2025 in the Canada mountains. Oh, Canada! Here we come. This is going to be the first time I've ever been there. This is a hiking retreat. This is a camping trip. If you're a highly active person, this is what you want to do. This is what you want to be. Because not only is there going to be all of that aspect within this trip, there is the spiritual and the community building. All throughout the trip organically, I give the guidance. But also, you'll receive a one-on-one personal reading with me. At some point throughout the trip, we schedule it. We schedule every single day for everybody in a time slot. Then, on one of the nights, after we get back from the day's activities, we're going to sit around the campfire and I'm going to teach you all how to further dive into your tarot cards. Every single person that comes on the trip is going to receive an oracle and a tarot deck from me that you'll use during the lesson and then take home. There is so many other activities from there. We're going also to a Nordic spa, so we can be chilling and vibing. We camping and we glamming a little bit. Just a little bit. If you're interested in learning more about the trip, go to the trip site, which is linked in my social media platforms. You can also send me a message or an email for any questions regarding the trip and any of my other services or available readings, etc. by emailing me at contact@offprintmit.com. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.